Thaksin Shinawatra faces Supreme Court in explosive prison sentence probe, June 13 showdown. Bangkok, the political drama surrounding former Thai Prime Minister Thaksin Shinawatra is set to explode on June 13, as he appears before the Supreme Court in a case that's capturing national attention. The key question: was his prison sentence truly served, or was justice bypassed? This surprise move, confirmed by his daughter, Prime Minister Paetongtarn Shinawatra, comes just days after conflicting statements from Thaksin's legal team. His lawyer, Winyat Chartmontri, had previously claimed the former PM would submit a written explanation instead of appearing in person. That claim has now been upended. Medical scandal adds fuel to the fire. Making matters even more intense, the Medical Council of Thailand has launched disciplinary action against 3 doctors who oversaw Thaksin's care at Police General Hospital. Their extended treatment of Thaksin has sparked a wave of skepticism. Was the ex-leader really that ill, or was this a strategic escape from prison life? Thaksin's daughter continues to defend his health narrative, saying his medical condition has been serious since his long exile. But that explanation is facing increased scrutiny as the timeline of events is laid bare. Flashback to a controversial return. Thaksin returned to Thailand on August 22, 2023, after years abroad to serve an 8-year prison term. But within hours, citing health issues, he was moved to Police General Hospital. His sentence was later slashed to just 1 year by royal pardon. He never spent a single night in a standard prison cell. Instead, his hospital stay stretched until February 2024 when he was granted parole. This chain of events has raised eyebrows across the political spectrum. Was this preferential treatment for one of Thailand's most influential figures? Or was it a legitimate response to a medical emergency? June 13, justice or just a show? As Thaksin steps into the courtroom spotlight, the nation is watching closely. The inquiry promises a tense face-off between legal facts, political loyalty, and public trust. Will the Supreme Court challenge the narrative or confirm it? Is Thailand's justice system truly blind, or are some simply above the law? One thing is certain: June 13 is shaping up to be more than a legal hearing, it's a defining moment in Thailand's political history. Subscribe for updates as we follow the twists and turns of the Thaksin case, where power, politics, and public opinion collide. Thailand weather alert. Flash flood risk and dangerous storms across the country May 14 forecast. Urgent weather warning for Thailand, flash flood risk and dangerous storms. Thailand is bracing for thundershowers and isolated heavy rainfall across several regions this Wednesday, as southwesterly winds sweep across the country, the Andaman Sea, and the Gulf of Thailand, according to the latest forecast from the Thai Meteorological Department. Key warnings. Heavy rainfall expected in the south and western regions. Flash floods and overflowing waterways possible, especially near foothills and low-lying areas. Waves in the Andaman Sea could reach over 2 meters in storm-affected areas. All ships are advised to avoid these zones and proceed with extreme caution. 24-hour regional forecast, May 14, 2025. North Thailand, e.g. Chiang Mai, Mae Hong Son, Tak. Scattered thundershowers, isolated heavy rain. Low, 22 to 26 degrees Celsius. High, 32 to 38 degrees Celsius. Northeast Thailand, e.g. Kon Keen, Ubon Ratchathani. Scattered storms, possible heavy showers. Thermometer low, 23 to 25 degrees Celsius. High, 32 to 35 degrees Celsius. Central Thailand, e.g. Ayut Thai, Kanchanaburi. Widespread storms, risk of heavy rain. Low, 24 to 26 degrees Celsius. High, 32 to 34 degrees Celsius. Eastern Thailand, e.g. Konburi, Chanthaburi. Heavy rain likely. Waves, -1 meter, rising over 2 meters during storms. Low, 24 to 26 degrees Celsius. High, 32 to 34 degrees Celsius. Southern Thailand, East Coast, e.g. Surat Thani, Songkhla. Thunderstorms and localized heavy rain. Waves, -1 meter, above 2 meters in storms. Low, 24 to 25 degrees Celsius. High, 32 to 35 degrees Celsius. Southern Thailand, West Coast, e.g. Phuket, Krabi. Widespread rainfall and stormy seas. Waves, 1 to 2 meters, up to 2+ meters during downpours. Low, 24 to 25 degrees Celsius. High, 32 to 35 degrees Celsius. Bangkok and metropolitan area. Frequent storms, some heavy rain expected. Low, 24 to 25 degrees Celsius. High, 32 to 33 degrees Celsius. Public safety reminder. Stay indoors during heavy rainfall. Watch for rapid water rise near rivers and canals. Avoid marine travel in storm-affected zones. Subscribe for daily updates on Thailand's weather, natural events, and safety alerts. Let us know in the comments if your area is experiencing flooding or storm damage. Hit the bell icon so you don't miss urgent alert. Thailand loosens alcohol laws, what it means for tourists, festivals, and local business. Bangkok, in a major policy shift set to stir both debate and celebration, the Thai government has officially expanded the types of venues allowed to sell alcohol even during some of the country's most sacred Buddhist festivals. The new regulation, published in the Royal Gazette and activated on Saturday, May 11, Visakha Buchar Day, grants broader rights for alcohol sales in 5 key types of locations, including some previously restricted areas. The move is part of a broader government strategy to boost tourism and revamp outdated alcohol policies. What's changing? Under the updated rules, the following venues are now permitted to sell alcohol year-round even on most religious holidays. International airports. Licensed entertainment venues, e.g., pubs, bars, and restaurants. Tourism promotion zones. Legally registered hotels. National and international event venues. However, the alcohol ban remains in place during the start and end of Buddhist Lent, out of respect for religious tradition. Government push for realism over restriction. Tourism and Sports Minister Sorawong Thinthong emphasized that the policy reflects realistic enforcement. He acknowledged that outright bans are often ignored, saying, "People will find a way to drink regardless of the law. It's more effective to regulate alcohol sales than to prohibit them entirely." Sorawong also hinted at future expansions, including allowing supermarkets and grocery stores in tourist zones to sell alcohol during previously restricted days. Religion meets reform. Chusak Siranil, Minister of the Prime Minister's Office and head of the National Office of Buddhism, confirmed that the law was introduced carefully and with long-term planning. He said the smooth implementation on Visakha Buchar Day shows the shift is being accepted by the public. Chusak also opened the door to future adjustments, suggesting that even more venues might be allowed to serve alcohol during other major Buddhist holidays if it aligns with national tourism goals and public sentiment. Why it matters. This is a game-changing policy for Thailand's hospitality industry, especially as the country seeks to boost tourism in the post-COVID recovery era. It relaxes long-standing bans that have restricted alcohol sales on important religious days. The policy signals a shift toward modernizing regulations without completely discarding cultural values. Subscribe for the latest updates on Thailand's alcohol laws, tourism policies, and how they could affect your next holiday. Bangkok 2025, Governor Chadchart's shocking plan for the future. Bangkok's bold leap into the future, Governor Chadchart unveils powerful plan to transform the city in 2025. Bangkok, in a defining moment at City Hall, Bangkok Governor Chadchart Sitipant marked 3 years in office by launching a bold and forward-thinking policy package, 9 aspects, 9 improvements. With technology at the core and community collaboration as the driving force, the governor laid out an ambitious roadmap to reinvent Bangkok as a smarter, greener, and more inclusive global city. A city on the move, real results, real change. Backed by his team of deputy governors, Chadchart emphasized a leadership philosophy rooted in knowledge, transparency, and empathy. "We're building a Bangkok of opportunity, trust, and unity where no one is left behind," he said. And the numbers prove it's more than just talk. Citizen power in action. The city's complaint reporting platform, Trafi Fandu, has seen over 754,000 out of 929,000 issues resolved, earning an 81% public satisfaction rate. Reclaiming the streets, Bangkok has cleaned up 446 congested street vending zones, removing more than 5,300 unregulated vendors and reclaiming over 1,100 kilometers of pedestrian walkways. Green transformation. The target was 1 million trees, 1.8 million have been planted. Plus, 199 mini parks now dot the city, giving every district lush, accessible green space. Smarter roads, faster commutes, With adaptive traffic lights at 72 intersections, travel delays are down 15%, while AI-enhanced CCTV cameras monitor safety 24/7. Digital classrooms. Students are seeing a 28% improvement in performance thanks to Chromebooks and tech-forward classrooms. Open data for all. Over 4 million users are engaging with the Bangkok Open Data platform, tracking city budgets and contracts in real time. Faster permits, less red tape. Building permits now take just 14 days through streamlined digital applications. Health, innovation and the human touch. The city's Million Health Checks program has screened nearly 788,000 people, providing data for smarter healthcare planning. Online clinics and telemedicine are already serving 92,000 users, signaling a major health tech shift. Meanwhile, the new generation city council, featuring 800+ young members, is shaping city policy with fresh energy and ideas, proving that the next generation is already helping lead. Bangkok is also embracing diversity and social equity. 4 million+ meals delivered via the BKK Food Bank. Expanded support for the disabled. Lively Pride Month celebrations signaling greater inclusivity. Crisis-ready and sustainable. Even in crisis, Bangkok stands tall. Structural safety inspections followed recent quakes, and platforms like Airbnb offered free shelter for displaced families. Bangkok is showing the world what resilience looks like. The road ahead. Governor Chadchart isn't slowing down. The next wave includes affordable public transport, expanded health services, business labs to support small entrepreneurs, upgraded tech in schools, next-gen waste innovation, more vibrant, walkable public spaces. As he wrapped up his speech, Chadchart declared, "This is not just about building a better city. It's about building a better life for every person in Bangkok." Bangkok 2025 is coming, and it's not just a dream. It's already happening. New passenger rights law in Thailand. Flight delay refunds, cash payouts and hotel stays. Starts May 20th. Breaking. Thailand cracks down on airline delays with tough new passenger protection rules. Starting May 20th, 2025, travelers flying in or out of Thailand will be covered by some of the strongest flight delay and cancellation protections in Southeast Asia. The Civil Aviation Authority of Thailand, CAAT, has announced sweeping new rules under Notification Number 101, officially approved by the Civil Aviation Board, chaired by Deputy Prime Minister and Transport Minister Surya Jungrungriangkit. These regulations are a game-changer for passengers as Thailand's post-pandemic tourism boom continues. Airlines will now be held accountable for delays, cancellations, and poor onboard conditions, with cash payouts, food, accommodations, and full refunds all on the table. What's changing for international flights? If you're flying internationally, here's what airlines must now provide. Delay over 2 hours. Free meals or vouchers based on the time and length of the delay. Free communication access, calls, texts, or emails. Delay over 5 hours. All the above, plus 1,500 baht, approximate $45 in cash, travel credit, miles, or vouchers. Option to cancel for a full refund or rebook to the same or nearby destination. Delay over 10 hours. Compensation rises to 2,000 to 4,500 baht, $60 to $135 USD, depending on flight distance. Free hotel accommodation and transportation for overnight delays. Flight cancelled without 7 days' notice. Same compensation as a 10-hour delay unless the airline rebooks you within 3 hours or it's due to factors like extreme weather or air traffic control. Tarmac delay rules. Passengers stuck on planes must have access to fresh air, toilets, and medical attention. Allowed to disembark after 3 hours if no confirmed takeoff time unless safety rules prevent it. What about domestic flights in Thailand? Big upgrades here too. Delay over 5 hours. Compensation jumps from 600 to 1,200 baht. Cancellations. Compensation rises from 1,200 to 1,500 baht. Airlines can offer travel vouchers or frequent flyer miles, but cash must always be an option. No compensation is required if delays are caused by natural disasters, severe weather, or other force majeure. Airlines on alert. Fines and criminal charges for non-compliance. Low-cost carriers and national airlines alike will be under pressure to comply. Failure to do so could mean criminal penalties under Thailand's Air Navigation Act. The goal? Put passengers first while boosting trust in the country's aviation sector. What this means for you. Thailand is raising the bar for airline accountability, giving travelers the power to demand fair treatment during disruptions. With international airports like Suvarnabhumi and Don Mueang serving millions, this marks a major step toward world-class passenger rights. The CAAT will launch public awareness campaigns ahead of the May 20th rollout so you'll know your rights before your next flight. Subscribe for more updates on travel laws, aviation news, and tips to protect your rights as a passenger. Have you experienced a bad delay or cancellation in Thailand? Tell us in the comments. Hit the bell for the latest on how these new rules are reshaping Thai aviation.
If you found today's news informative, hit that like button, share this video, and don't forget to subscribe for more updates. Make sure you have a great day.